Let me bring in my colleague, Bernice Abubeidulanta. She's interacting with some people in La Paz, some traders, on the back of this very matter in La Paz. Bernice, if you can hear me, over to you. What's happening on the streets of La Paz?
This is the enclave, largely in Accra, where you will find used electrical appliances imported into the country. But since the first ban on the importation of used fridges was announced sometime in 2013, you see that some of the sellers try to mix and merge with unused fridges. But largely, when it comes to kettles, microwaves, washing machines, and others, you will find that they use or the unused products are imported more. There's a gentleman here who would like to share his thoughts with me. He's called... Yes, he's called Mr. Jenny Boating. Pardon my Mr. earlier. And he has concerns about this directive by the Energy Commission. Into also how Panis, and what are your concerns?
My concern is fridge na wo twemu no because emro na eba no
Pacho be me kakra.
Emro na eba no out 600 ni so motor no compressor no. Use one no so e wa ha no out 600 ma kire TV reporters abeg kra one who say out 600. So the difference in anything I wo mutwa use one no. Say see Ghana ha nipa say energy pay be 20 million a month. Okoto table top new one crowd 22 million. High end. The Energy Commission onye law be boy and say out 600 na yemfamra yefe numra and 134 and yemfamra near the no ba near yi out 12 na 12 kwan na maybe
Our 600 near capacity of the motor, no?
Yes.
All right, so Mr. Janim Boating is basically saying that when he checks the capacity of the motors of the used fridges, they are similar to the ones of the unused fridges, and so he thinks that the Energy Commission should be more specific, especially when it comes to used fridges, and lift the ban entirely. But Sisiano, any fridges and quality or microwaves, water heaters near there, no, their new laws are a guide there. No, my example say be out they buy say kita manual ayatron or bro. For me must have an English written manual. Say I will be to me can you use appliance effectively, and say it could beyond a certain number of years so that the energy draining capacity low. Energy Commission see when in a because says our appliances where the be bar. I thought they be a draining demand so much that we need to produce more to meet the demand. When we do that, we are balancing and Ghana so say yes, a dumping site for substandard used or even new products.
So because I have a dumping site for that use items na me into because Ghana has iron rods that the metals and they can take it to the steelworks. No the iron rods am I. Yeah, car be the best 20 years. And Ghana ye the back ye bet me to try the acquire iron rods. Yeah, import steel no and some farmer has it. And this no can MY 2. Other no privatizing electricity. In UK, Matna UK da. UK near electricity companies about 3. And me come Mr. A ho na mempa, me come Mr. B ho. I have to acquire monopoly nipa ba kope. And to winya baby enko. And the abano so entrance in no privatizing electricity companies. No amount for me maybe.
But does that lead to efficiency? The fact say you can actually use or consume less, but because you want to make the system open up the system and reduce the monopoly or take off the monopoly in you allow wastage.
There be any wastage. Abano on tiasi and here for my wasim. Ubiti krase sebe wadoko ko kra chocolate we ni bida abana wadi chocolate ko ho on fe bin ko ho enti obi so tima we mo niska use atem no beto. In UK there's a used stores, charity stores. In America I live in Virginia, Salvation Army big store to mukra obeira, and there's another 3 stores okwa bibia ho one more ye nema no kra one say we use stores.
Apart from fridges, the Energy Commission and Casa Mamunfa used near Mambao, just that they want to regulate standards. No?
The standard is I'll say send when they see new one as well.
Main concern the fridges. No?
Fridges.
Okay. Okay.
I'll say send when they see new ones, so I'll say send they see used ones. So what I mean, can say mature will be I'll say send. So what's the difference?
So, Mr. Jenim Boateng, he's largely concerned about the fridges because he's an importer of fridges. But he's basically been saying that there are poor people in this country who cannot afford to enter a shop to buy a new fridge, and so they would just have to get a used fridge. He also cites examples of his personal experience in the UK and the US, where there are charity stores. He says he lives in Virginia, where there's a Salvation Army store. There's 3 stores where people can go in and buy used products. I just pointed out to him that when it comes to the other electrical appliances like water heaters and the others, the Energy Commission is not saying they shouldn't be imported at all. There are regulations or standards that must be met. He thinks that it's neither here nor there, and that people must be allowed to purchase used items. Yeah, that's a So Mr. Jenim Boateng has been sharing his thought with us. But like I said, Benjamin, when you come to this enclave, you would see a lot of used fridges, a lot of used electrical appliances. I've been trying to get more from the importers and sellers here, but they say that they would rather their leadership speak, and so we'll try and make an arrangement and get the leaders to speak. But this is all because the Energy Commission is implementing its National Energy Efficiency Campaign, and we know that later this year, in November 2023, we will see a full enforcement of the airlines that regulates the use of some appliances. I've mentioned some of them to you, i.e. water heaters. We have microwave ovens, kettles, and the likes. And so we definitely will come back here and get and sample a few more views from those who are directly involved with the importation and selling of these items. But basically the concern here is that they wish that the Energy Commission will do more. And also, Benjamin, I must mention that some of the people who spoke to me off camera don't seem to appreciate the issues clearly. So I had to take my time to explain to them exactly what the Energy Commission was doing. And so they're also demanding a breakdown of the issues. They say that, okay, if IE is what the Energy Commission is saying, then they need to understand further, and so they would wish for further engagement. So this has been the little I've been able to gather here this morning from La Paz, Nyamiche, where it's, literally a hub for used appliances here in Accra.